Right, Shalom.
That's right. Like always, we'd like to give infinity honors to our Lord and Savior.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
We'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS.
That's right.
Rule well and true with sincerity.
That's right.
Love y'all elders, man. The water for giving us this truth and the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
That's right.
We'd like to give salutations to the house of David. All the men, women, and children out there preaching his word and truth and sincerity.
That's right.
Special salutations to the hopeful elect. May the Most High raise out in a speedy fashion.
That's right.
All right. We are the shepherds of Berea camp, and we out here to bring out all these various prophecies that's going on with our people, man.
That's right.
Right? And one of the biggest things that's going on right now that hit the news a few days ago is the fact that you have this strife going on over there dealing with the Mediterranean Sea, man.
Yeah.
And it goes into it. I'm just getting up the article right now. Water, brother. In RT News, it says U.S. sends warships to Mediterranean amid Turkey and Greece conflict. So what's going on is that Turkey and Greece is having a conflict right now because they're both over there close by Cyprus trying to get into that oil, man. But when you understand prophecy, you understand that Turkey and Greece is part of NATO. So this is showing that that dragon is starting to break apart, man. That beast system is starting to break apart, man. You can sit down now. That beast system is starting to break apart. So with that, give me Matthew. What you got one now? You bring that up.
Okay. This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 42.
Right.
I'll start from 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of the potter's clay, part of the iron, the kingdom shall be divided.
Right, the kingdom shall be divided. And even when you go into that, that's not a hard substance, man. When you're dealing with the clay, it breaks apart easy.
Right.
And we are getting to that point right here.
That's
We're
right.
getting to that point, brothers. Because here it is. At the same time, you got Turkey feeling like what? Like they're getting back to a corner.
Right.
They can no longer get their oil and their substances from Russia. And at the same time, they're aligned with NATO.
Right.
And NATO is having problems with them trying to go post over there by Cyprus to get their oil.
Right.
So that's showing that, sooner or later, Turkey's going to feel like they got to do their own power play, man.
Right.
But that's showing that that kingdom is starting to break apart, man.
That's right.
You got more on that?
But there shall be in it the strength of the iron.
And therein it shall be the strength of the iron, man. And what's that talking about? And that's exactly why we having a problem, because the U.S. is starting to get involved. The U.S. is starting to get involved, and they're saying, you know what? We're over here helping out Greece, because you know what, Turkey? No, we don't want you going over here going after this oil. We don't want you going over here going after this gas, man. So that's bringing a lot of turmoil. Go ahead.
For as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay.
Keep going.
You know, the iron also, represent the stronger parts of that EU.
Which is more like the NATO part, the weaponry.
Right.
EU part more the economics.
Right.
But they all together.
Right. And Greece would be that clay, the pigs, versus the I forgot the other terminology for, but
bricks.
the pig.
Bricks?
Not the bricks. It's another one.
Pigs, Portugal.
Pigs and damn, it's another one. But bricks is another acronym, but I forgot what the other. I think it is the bricks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on. Verse 42, Duwada. Verse 42, and as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken.
Right. Partly strong and partly broken.
Right.
And that's what's going on. That's why Turkey is starting to feel boxed out.
Right.
Because you have that strong part, but now they're starting to alienate what? The weaker part.
Right.
And what's going to happen is going to come to a point where, guess what? They're going to start to hate the whore.
Right.
Because all these other nations is feeling boxed out, man.
Right.
You get that in Revelations.
That's right. Yeah. Revelations.
So keep going.
So you can break it down.
God.
Verse 43, it says, whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men.
Right. They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. So what's that telling you? So who is this talking about? Is it talking about like an actual statue?
Right.
Or is it talking about actual men?
Right.
That's ruling with their supremacy, man. Go ahead.
But they shall not cleave one to another.
They shall not cleave one to another. And what's going on? That's that breaking process.
Yeah.
So when you see all these things going on in the news, that's the Lord putting attention on these nations to start to break apart.
That's right.
Which eventually is all going to lead them to what? Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, man.
Right.
Right? Where all these nations gonna come together and come to war against each other.
That's right.
But they all getting tired of what? Babylon the Great, this war, man.
That's right.
And the Most High is bringing that tension on the society.
That's right. Yes, it says, even as iron is not mixed with clay, just to show that, you know, those are two different elements. Iron is strong and clay is weak. So as the prophet breaking down, all right, Shalom, if one separates from the other, then the iron the clay needs the iron to be strong.
Yeah, like even when you think of vessels, somebody was to make a clay vase,
right,
and that vase was to fall on the floor,
right,
that's going to shatter into pieces.
Right.
To make an iron, something made out of metal, that vase is going to be stronger.
That's right.
You know
That's right.
Like your brother said, the stronger element.
That's right. Y'all had a precept? If not, I'm gonna keep going.
I got a precept. This is the book of Isaiah 14 and 10.
God.
It says, all days shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
Woo.
Art thou become like unto us?
Right.
Right, because America now is on the verge of being a third world country.
That's right.
You know, it's about to start being on the level as Haiti.
Right.
You know, you see homeless shelters.
Yeah.
All homeless is rampant in New York City.
Yeah.
I never forget when we went to San Francisco together as a group. San Francisco, man.
Post-apocalyptic.
Man, we was downtown and it looked like hell, man.
Right.
It looked like hell was moved from beneath, man.
God.
We were staying at a nice hotel.
Right.
As soon as you come outside, it's bums everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, they taking showers out in the middle of the street.
Right.
It is bad out there, man. You know.
Right.
And I would have never thought New York would look the way it looked. When you go to Manhattan, you see all those. It looked like I'm Legend.
Yes.
All right, it got all the stores boarded up.
Yeah.
You know. All right, that was all done by design. You know.
Done.
That's it.
Yes. It says thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Meaning what? Your excellency, your majesty, you being of a high regard. You being brought down to the grave. You're being made low. Now you got worms coming out of you. Now now you got sores. You know? It says, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Why? Because what? Corrosion, your bridges, the streets, potholes. Everything is being destroyed in America, man.
That's right.
Now this place is on the way down.
That's right.
All right, you can try to avoid it and still go on vacation all you want.
Right.
But you're gonna they got two hurricanes about to hit Texas at the same damn time. So the Most High, not only are you going through the coronavirus, financial, the Most High is bringing all type of two hurricanes. Gonna smack you at one time. I mean, that's stuff that you see in the movies, like that Rock had a movie. You know, earthquakes gonna be crazy.
That's right.
You know? Yeah. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
That's right.
Right, because all you did was weaken the nations.
Right.
Now America's on the way down.
That's right.
You know, our parents told us, oh, this is the way, gold is in the street.
Right.
No, it's not. Poverty, bums in the street.
That's right.
They got a video online where it was a homeless man, and the dude, you know, trying to crack, you know, like Jake pull out their phone to crack jokes on one another. Right. And they condition. Right. So the guy goes up to the homeless man and pretty much like, yo, man, you gotta keep your hygiene together. Right. Man, listen, why don't you shut up, man? You asking me 21 questions like 50 cents. You know? What is wrong with you, man? While this society's going down, you gonna tease me? Right. Well, guess what? You're gonna be just like him. That's right. You're gonna be just like him. That's right. You're gonna be musky. Right. You're gonna be dusty. That's right. You're gonna be wearing the same clothes. Right. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna be shopping. That's right. Hey, you're gonna be, all y'all that put y'all trust in America, you're gonna be made low too. Guys. That's right. You know. That's right. It says for thou. That's it.
Kyle, we'll jump back to Daniel. Unless you got something. You can bring out whatever you know.
17, right?
Yeah.
Revelation 17 and 16. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast.
Right, which is what? The 10 horns. Yes. Going into the iron and the clay. So the scriptures may use different references, but it's the same thing. 10 horns is the EU, the European Union.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
Which thou sowest upon the beast.
Right. The beast is NATO.
Yes.
So what you got going on is a little split in decisions happening because over finances, you know, over them making money. That's why also in the news, the Germany, it was a few EU nations, they're opposed to putting sanctions on Iran.
Yes.
Because that messes up their oil business. Just because America, you're not getting oil from Iran, hey, we getting oil from Iran. So we don't really want you to be doing this no more.
Yes.
We did agree with you the first time. We over here rebuking China, not dealing with their technology. You know, yo, it's only but so much we could do without relations.
And that's why that tension is building up.
Right.
Turkey not being able to get any resources from Russia.
Right.
Because Russia now is trying to completely box out America. Like, yo, we're not dealing with you at all.
Exactly.
So that's bringing tensions from all angles.
Right.
Why? Because ultimately the Most High is fulfilling prophecy.
That's
man.
right.
There got to be something that's going to bring up the tension so much for all these nations to come at each other.
That's right. Verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom. What we seeing now? You know?
Yes.
Back at Revelation 17 and 16, it says, "These shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire."
Right, it says these shall hate the whore. They're not going to be cool. How can you do a deal, referendums, and how are you going to be able to sit down at the table when I hate you?
Right.
You know, you sold me on a bunch of lies. You weakened me to follow your democracy, and I done lost everything.
Right.
Hell no, I hate you now.
Right.
Now I done went back to the damn USSR times dealing with you.
Right.
I done went back to the old ways, man.
Right.
You know, my people are riding, they hate me.
Yeah.
You know, so I hate you. You know? Let me get that word hate.
God.
Because hate is a strong word. Hey, the Most High hate too.
God.
Yes.
Right.
But then when we talk about hate, we demons.
Right.
We wicked. You know?
Right. Yeah.
It says hate, spite, envy, malice, hostility. All right, so they hostile.
Right.
So how can the kingdom be joined together if it's hostility?
Right.
If it's envy there?
Right.
Okay. It says grief, sorrow, calamity.
Right.
Pain, anger. It says hate mail, hate crimes, hate speech. And you saw you guilty of all them things.
Yeah, that's right.
You guilty of hate speech. You got the nerve to talk about the way we preach is hate speech.
Right.
You passed Jim Crow laws.
That's right.
What the hell is wrong with you? All right, hate crimes. You was hanging people up on trees, chopping their penises off.
That's right.
How dare you talk about, because we are opposite of what you are trying to bring in, that we hateful, man.
Right.
That don't even make no sense, man.
Right.
You know? The same Bible that you made everybody swear on, the Most High hate these things.
That's right.
So you got to change your whole, like when you got a company, you deal with branding, all right? You get a statement, a company statement. You said in God we trust.
Right.
So you will have to say in Satan we trust. You know, that got to be because you don't follow God. Because if God hate these things, suffer not a wish to live, and you giving these guys millions, multi-million-dollar contracts, then obviously you against the Most High. You know?
That's right.
That's it, bro.
That's it.
Come on, that brother.
That was it.
One more on hate and etymology. Says treat as an enemy. So hate is someone that you have as an enemy, man.
Wow.
And the Most High has deep hate for these nations, man, outside of Israel. All these other nations, the Most High has hate for, man. And all these other nations within itself, y'all have hate for each other. Which is ultimately going to bring y'all to what? Jehoshaphat, man. The Valley of Decision. That was it. You got more?
Yeah,
You got a quick precept real quick.
quick precept.
Nah, I grabbed it. It's Obadiah. You got it? I'll go for it. Obadiah 1 and 7. I'll get it right now. No, it's out of 4. I'll get it. This is.
Can I get a precept real quick?
Come
It's the book of Isaiah 19 and 2. I'm gonna start at 1. It says Isaiah 19 and 1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. Yeah, all the idols that you set up. Soon as y'all see the Most High presence, them idols gonna be removed. Woo!
God, yeah.
It says, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. So your heart, because your heart is a major component of your body.
Yeah.
That's what keeps blood circulating. That's what keeps you alive.
That's right.
It says, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother.
Wow.
And now, when did that happen?
Right. Wow.
When did that happen?
Wow. Right.
When Egypt fought against Egypt.
Right,
That didn't happen when we came out of Egypt.
Yeah.
It's talking about now.
That's true. Yeah.
It says, matter of fact, let me get Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and then let me get Revelation 11 and say who's Egypt.
Okay.
It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
God. Wow, that's what we're seeing. The EU kingdom, the NATO kingdom. Yes. You see? And they're fighting.
And
I got you.
quick, this is just an article from what the prophet was bringing out. It says Royal Navy to deploy ships to Eastern Europe amid threats from Putin's Russia and Black Sea.
Wow.
The Royal Navy will deploy ships to Ukraine in order to assist the battle against the growing threat of Russian forces. The Ministry of Defense has confirmed.
That's right. They all Edomites.
Yeah.
Russia, they're set of Edomites.
Right.
America, they're set of Edomites.
Right.
Turkey, most of them are set of Edomites.
Right.
Ukraine,
You know, Ukraine, you know. And they all a bunch of Egyptians because they all deal with bondage.
That's right.
Putin just killed a dude that was his arch enemy. He poisoned him with tea. Y'all seen that?
Nah,
Yeah. The dude was screaming. Yeah, he drunk that tea. He said, ah. It's like it. He said, ah. Yeah. They poisoned
Wow, that's crazy.
They poisoned him. Nah, I don't think he died yet, but whatever they played here.
He going back to the Roman.
But he was an enemy with Putin.
Oh.
Yeah. He'll say things about him. He was I think he was like a journalist / politician.
Oh,
And he was getting at that dude, man. And they poisoned him on the plane. And you can watch the video. He's screaming.
Wow.
You know? And that proves that what the KGB, CIA, all that's still alive, man.
Right.
Them poisoning each other, killing one another.
That's right.
Killing spies, having information. That's real, man. You know?
I got the precept.
Yep.
Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
Break it down.
Khan, that horse meaning that power that was red represent Esau, man. All right. And power was given to him.
Right, and power was given to him, man. And everything that you're seeing right now is showing the power of Esau, man.
The Most High gave him the power.
So we know we can't go up against him.
Right. He didn't go in the gym.
Right.
Like how y'all gotta come up here, but no, the Most High gave him the power, and he felt the power, and he went out and did what he did.
That's right.
You know, he don't got to go to the gym and work out. It wasn't about him being financially literate, or he's so much smarter than us, cunning.
Right.
No. He got it because the Most High gave him the power.
That's right.
You know, y'all want to make this thing complicated.
Yeah.
You see, my brother, see the white man. What happened was they split it in the genes, and then the genes was implemented into the black point. Man, shut up, man.
Right.
All that madness, man.
Right.
The Most High gave him the power, and that's why he's ruling.
Right.
That's why he runs the banking system.
Right.
He gives you the loans.
Right.
He runs your schools. He runs everything. He runs the FDA.
That's
Food
right.
Drug Administration.
That's right.
Anything that you try to do, patents. You got an idea that need to be protected.
Right.
You got to go to him for it.
That's right.
All right. When you get your check, right? Before you get your check, you get robbed.
Yeah.
You get robbed by Esau.
Yeah. That's
Now, he
right.
didn't put no work in,
Right.
but he could just take damn near 40% of your check.
Right.
And none of y'all say anything about it.
Right. Right. That's a
Who
fact.
who gave him the power for that?
Right.
You do too much. Yo, man, yo, we got to fight against him.
Right.
Well, first fight against the IRS.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to get technical.
Yeah.
You know, cause hey, I got a check for what? damn near $3,000, $3,500, and they what? I came back home with like $1,400, $1,500.
Dang. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how he operate.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
It says, and when he at Salakia, finishing verse 4, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Right. The Lord is the one that ordained him to have that power, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's able to do what? To control all the loans, to control all the money, the infrastructure. Anything you do, what you gotta do? You gotta go through this devil, man.
Right.
Anything that you do.
And the main thing he said was what?
Took peace.
Take peace.
Yeah.
And based on the process of elimination, who could that be?
Right.
Yeah.
Because it ain't Jake. The only thing Jake could do is take peace from one another.
Yeah.
All right? So who's the people that can take peace from the earth? All right? Like I can tell you in Isaiah 14, it says, since you came down, no fella have cut me down.
Yeah.
You know, who the one that goes and chop down trees and go in the rainforest?
That's right.
Taking peace from the earth. Spill gallons of oil. Like this week that just passed, they spilled gallons of oil in the damn water, man.
Right.
All right? You had fishes that was at peace until you did that.
Right.
You know, spilling all type of oil in the damn water. Polluting the damn air.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right? Who the one that's taking peace from the birds?
Right.
5G, mad birds dropping dead out the sky.
That's right. That's true.
Now these birds was at peace, Brian. They was tweet, 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 tweet. And then you come with your technology and you just see mad birds on the floor.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
It says, and that they should kill one another. That's it.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
Hey, we don't gotta do nothing to you. You're gonna take your own self down.
All right.
Shalom, brother.
All right.
You're gonna take your own self down because you evil and you wicked.
That's right.
And it's prophesied that you was gonna go against one another.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
You was gonna bring it. That bomb that went off in Beirut.
Oh yeah.
You know how many animals died?
Yeah.
And the people too.
Yeah.
But you know how many animals, ants, termites, or moles that was in the dirt, snakes,
Yeah.
that died because you don't know how to damn quote. You said it was a accident with the explosion.
Yeah, with some chemicals or something.
Chemicals. So you don't even know how to control your own chemicals.
Right.
So now who got to suffer? The birds, the bees, whoever.
Yeah.
All the insects, mosquitoes.
Yeah.
They woke up one day, I'm gonna try to suck on some blood today. They're thinking, shit, goddamn, he saw you wicked bastard. And then the spirit world complain about you. Because you evil, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know? Yeah.
It says, and there was given unto him a great sword.
God.
That sword is what? His military
So
might?
give it to him.
Yeah.
Wait, how was it? I got a quick precept. Genesis 27 to 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me. Even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. And that's letting you know who rules this society, man. Or who rules these countries. All right? It was given to him since way back in the beginning.
That's right, man.
That's right.
It says, and the dew of heaven from above.
That's right.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
That's how he lives. That's how he lives. That's how he lives. He lives so when y'all talk about, yo, we gonna go to war against him, what? He's a master. He lives by the sword.
Oxygen.
Exactly.
Right? That's his nutrients.
Right.
If he don't make an AK-47 bullets, nuclear weapons, he's gonna die.
Right.
All right?
Exactly.
When that Peru explosion went down, he was fed.
Yeah.
That was his sacrifice. That's what fed him. He lives off of the sword. When you dudes walk around the park shooting one another, killing one another, it gives him energy.
That's right.
Because that's how he lived.
I got you.
You know, you opening up them demons, he gets power off of that.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. By thy sword shall he live, right? Skin Master J.
Speaking about Jam Master J, article came out, they just found his killer.
Yeah.
It was over a $1.7 million drug deal that went bad. So a lot of these rappers, they undercover drug dealers. They working with Esau.
Yeah.
All right? Jam Master J, the Run DMC, he was selling cocaine. And what happened was he had a bunch of young kids and the kids robbed him and killed him and took $1.7 million worth of drugs.
Oh.
Okay? But meanwhile, he's trying to act like he's a DJ, he's in the music.
Right.
All these people are gonna come to realize that they're a bunch of fraudulent. They're a bunch of pretenders. That's all they are, a bunch of pretenders. They carry themselves like they somebody, but meanwhile, them dudes will take your life, man.
Right.
All these dudes is wicked as all hell, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah. So when you and when you came in rulership, the Most High, that's when that yoke started to break in 1970. And that's when America was at its top.
Yeah.
Its top, its peak. You know? That's when they was claiming they was flying things out of space.
Yeah.
You know? And then the Most High put that breath back into us.
That's right.
You know? And guess what? And that proves who the people that saying they waking up now.
Right.
Because everybody been woke up.
Right. Yeah. That's
Who's on Twitter, social media, talking about, yo, man, it's time for us to wake up.
Yeah.
Yo, we waking up.
Yeah,
it ain't Iran. It ain't Russia.
Yeah, China.
It ain't China.
Right.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. That's a good analyzation. You know, because it's all on YouTube. Yeah. We got conscious. We gotta wake out people up.
Yeah. Exactly. All on them.
Who's saying that?
Hashtag wake up.
Right.
You know.